Hello and welcome to Cycling to Adventure. I am Dirk and I like to talk today about London-Edinburgh-London and some tips in case you plan to ride 2025, if you're lucky enough to get a place to start, and what I would do different this time if I will be on the start in 2025 compared to 2022. Volunteers, thank you very much to all the volunteers. You have been great. Every single one I have met try to help as much as possible. That was really good. So I love that part. So the volunteers, really big thumb up. You've been amazing. Great job. Thank you. So first of all, how much cost London-Edinburgh-London? So there are the £500 to secure your starting place, which includes meals on the checkpoints, which includes medics on the checkpoint, which includes bicycle repair help on the checkpoints, but not equipment. So if you need something to be repaired, there are people that can help you, but if you need spares, you have to pay them. So as I say, 500 for the start. Let's talk about the cost. So for me, it's the flight from the Philippines to London and also back, £1,000. The 500 for the start, 1,500, and then I roughly calculate £150 a day for hotel, Airbnb and food. So with this amount of money, around £2,500 for 10 days. As I say, I like to stay 2-3 days before the event in a hotel, and as well 2-3 days after the event, maybe meeting up with some interesting people coming in later than me, waiting on the finish line, talking to people. It's really great. I mean, if you're coming just from Europe, you can get it cheap at 50, 60, or even come with the bike or with a car, with the ferry. So that's the travel cost going to the place. If you're coming from further away, I recommend to book a hotel at least 2 nights, 3 nights before the start, so you can a little bit get over the jet lag, acclimatize a little bit, look a little bit around. And I recommend, if you need a place to stay, to book it now. It only will get more expensive. So if you book a hotel or Airbnb, you can look that you have a free cancellation even until the day you arrive. This gives you the possibility always to double check if prices drop, or you maybe find a better place, you cancel the other one and book a new one. But don't leave it to last minute where you not will find a place, or it will cost you much more. So here it's really the early bird catches the worm. Next thing is, of course, you need food for the days. London is not cheap, I can tell you that. Even buying food and preparing it yourself in supermarkets can be quite cost intensive, so bear this in mind. So just for one person for food, if you can keep it cheap, it will be around 20 pounds a day. Even you live in an Airbnb where you can cook for yourself. So then when you go to the start, I mean, there are many starting times in the morning until the early afternoon, and then you have to make your plan on how you will ride London-Edinburgh-London. You have around 5 days to complete this 1,500 kilometers, which means an average of 300k a day, and there are some serious hills and climbs along the way, especially when you get to Scotland and you're already tired. On the checkpoints you have an option to sleep and to take a shower, as well to eat something. The food, I would say, is actually okay. I not would moan about the taste of the food. It's actually alright. But morning, but you cannot get as much as you want. I had incidences. Morning. I had incidences where I asked for the vegan option, and they asked me if I am vegan, and I say no. And I say, oh, this is for the vegans. Sorry, I don't care if it is for vegans or not. I want to eat it, I like to get it. It's simple. If I like to eat something vegan, I like to eat something vegan, and I don't need a person to tell me I cannot. That's discrimination, and it's not really nice. As well, the food at the checkpoints, I would just say it's just like a little top-up. You cannot survive on this. Personally, I would skip them next time. I maybe just grab an apple and a banana, have something to drink, and would be along the way and get some nicer food. So I would say calculate 40 pounds to 50 pounds a day for your supplies along the way. Drinks, water, food, sweets. You will need so much carbohydrates, electrolytes. Carry something with you to prevent cramps. Have enough magnesium, vitamins with you. Then the weather. So 2022, we had the dream summer. We reached temperatures of over 35 degrees on the day. And don't mistake this. When the sun goes down, it gets cold. And I mean cold. I even wear my down jacket riding to the Highlands in Scotland in the night, as it was that cold. When you ride in the night, be prepared for the midgets in the upper part of Great Britain, England and Scotland in the night. Maybe bringing a mosquito net for your face when you ride, some good Mozzie anti-repellent spray, mosquito or anti-mosquito cream, as there can come in millions to eat of you. I stopped somewhere in Scotland in a coffee shop in the night. When I came out, I was thinking thousands and thousands of needles hitting me. Sleeping on the checkpoints. Yes, there are options to sleep on the checkpoints. It's like a big basketball court or a big hall where are like air beds being prepared, but the place to sleep is limited, and you might not find the space anymore when you arrive on the checkpoint. Might be everything is full. So personally, I recommend to carry your own minimalized sleeping setup with you. A good sleeping mat you can easily blow up, and a very light compressible down sleeping bag. So if you like to sleep on the checkpoints, look at the pictures I put here. You can actually see how people are sleeping. So if you have your own system with you, this gives you much more possibilities. Or if you like to sleep somewhere on a bus stop or somewhere else along the way, if you find a nice spot. The other option is, and I would consider as well if I return to London-Edinburgh-London in 2025, is booking a cheap hotel close to the checkpoints for your equipment and items you like to carry. You will have 2 drop points, so you will be supplied with some bags like the one you see here on the picture, and you can put some stuff inside there which you then pick up on the checkpoints. So this is very, very helpful. So this way you even can be much lighter on the way, or much smarter. You could have your change clothing inside there, like fresh bib shorts, socks, jersey, and change and drop the stinky stuff and drop the bag off again as well. You could have some food inside, dry food. You can read in the rules and regulation clearly what you can put in these drop bags, but make use of them. Make a very good use of them. You can access the drop bags on the way out to Edinburgh and on the way back to London, and then collect the bags later in London, or even have them shipped home to you. Of course, you have to pay for the shipping. Or you collect your bags on the way back if you like to carry them. But it's a very good option, so really look what you like to drop inside of your drop bags. They are very helpful, and you have to pass anyway. It's a checkpoint. You need to have to get your stamp, sleep there, shower there or not, access your bag, take out what you need, put back what you want to leave behind, and continue. Very good. Equipment. So you will need very good light as you ride in the night, and I love to ride in the night. I like the graveyard shift. Everything is so calm and quiet, especially in the Highlands when the sun sets late. It was quite amazing to see the lights in front of you, the red lights, climbing up the hill and turning around and seeing all the front lights behind you. like a end street. It was very impressive, fantastic. You can see this as well here. I put here some pictures. It was really superb. You have the possibility to shower on the checkpoints. There are shower for men and shower for women. Not sure if people really care on events like this, but I started very early on the first day. I been to Hessler, I've been to the shower, and it was a big disappointment. It was just very filthy, very dirty. Water standing on the floor for like 5-6 centimeters. Used towels lying around, and sorry, I have no problem to do wild camping, take a bottle of water, wash myself outside. This is much cleaner than what I have experienced in London-Edinburgh-London. Bring a towel with you. When I arrived on the second checkpoint, there'd be no more towels available. They'll be running out of towels. And this checkpoint will be used as well on the way back. Bring your ultra light towel you can use, which easily can dry up when you're back on the ride. Put it on your setup in the back and off you go. So equipment you need. So you will, and that's what I recommend, a power bank like an Anker 20,000 milliampere with the option of being fast charged. So you need a charger. I recommend at least 100 watts or more, so you can charge your power bank if you need to. In every coffee shop you make a break, or a restaurant, you ask them 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and your power bank is almost full or even full. Or you can charge your equipment if you need to. If you stay, of course, in an Airbnb or hotel, make sure your charger can charge more than only one device. Like if you have a good power bank, the power bank can charge through. So the moment you charge the power bank, you also can charge your equipment. For sure you carry a camera with you, you have your phone with you, front light, rear light, computer in the front, cycling computer, regardless what it is. Earlier or later you will need to charge it. So a good power management system is recommended. I carry an Anker 20,000 watts and a U-Green 100 watt charger. I put you the pictures here as well, so you can see it. As well, I'm having an Insta360 for filming. I'm running a Garmin 1040 Solar, so even the Solar needed charging, and we had super sunny weather last London-Edinburgh-London as well. I carry a small power bank which I easily can put on my back and connect to my Varia radar. So the Varia radar can run 24 hours non-stop light, and the signal on my Garmin if something comes from behind. Very helpful. Clothing, yeah, 2 bib shorts is enough. One to wear, one to change. When you take a shower you wash it. I We'll show you a little trick how you can get it faster dry along the way. I would recommend to have a base layer. 1 is good, 2 it's okay. They're anyway super small, super light. Those cycling jerseys I recommend as well. You take a shower, you wash it. 2 pair of socks and maybe a nice and light underwear or shorts you can wear when you sleep. Maybe a thin merino long sleeve shirt for sleeping, or if you just want to do a little walk. By side of cycling shoes, I just would bring a pair of cheap, simple and light slippers. As I say, it can get very, very cold in the night, so I will bring a down jacket, a very light windbreaker and a rain jacket, as well as some leg warmers. And then as well, I mean, short before London-Edinburgh-London, you can check the weather forecast. If you know it will be a very, very rainy ride, I recommend you get some mud guards on your bike. This will help a lot. Maybe some overshoes. Nothing worse than wet feet. If the weather is bad, maybe some waterproof socks will also keep your feet dry, which is very important. I recommend like a good pair of cycling gloves and maybe 1 pair of warm gloves you can wear when it gets cold in the night. And this is sure, it will get cold in the night. So if you could see, like last London-Edinburgh-London, the forecast, no rain. So I left all my rain equipment and carried nothing of this. Bike security. So if you come to the checkpoint, everybody will check if you're a legit London-Edinburgh rider, and then you can park your bike. I believe it is quite safe. Take off your electrical equipment. Maybe you carry a small backpack which can fold very, very small. You just can quickly throw it inside. A lock. Yes, I carry a lock. It's not very big, not very heavy. It's more like a coffee stop lock, or when you quickly want to go to the supermarket. At least nobody can move your bike from A to B. I definitely would bring a lock. Also when you decide that you sleep somewhere roadside and you drop your bike just next to you and you have a little lock there, that helps a little bit. So when you have packed everything you believe you need, pack it all on your bike and ride 200 kilometers with it. Look how it feels. Look how the bike behaves. Look what you maybe can improve. Look what you might not need along the way. If you think, oh, I maybe need this, I maybe need this, leave it home, you don't need it. Finish. Tools. Yes. Bring the tools and know what to do with them. You should know how to remove your wheels from the bike and how to change a tube, how to fix a tube, basic bike repairs you should learn, that's for sure. A lot of people are tubeless on the roads in these days. I stopped tubeless. This is another video. Learn the basic of repairing your bike. Have a chain breaker with you. Have some missing links with you. TPU tubes are very light and very small to pack. Have a good pump with you. They are very minimalistic floor pumps. I put you one in the picture what I'm using. As well, there are very good electrical pumps now. Cyc Plus Pro, very good. And there is CO2, which I not recommend and don't like, because it only creates a lot of garbage, and it's most of the time one blow up of the tire and that's it. So best is having a good old hand pump, a good one, or these electrical pumps. When you have a power bank with you, you always can recharge it and you not break a sweat by pumping up the tire. So I will show you here on the picture as well what I'm carrying on tools with me. This is my minimalistic tool setup which I always carry. I have to say I don't like multi-tools. I'm carrying Allen keys for what I need. For me they are more convenient and more handy than multi-tools, and somehow even lighter. Speed. How fast should you go in London-Edinburgh-London? So first of all, this is not for racers here. This video is for people who like to conquer 1500 kilometers on the ride. So how fast should you go? Honestly, go slow. Go slow, enjoy the ride. So I believe if you make a pace of 20k an hour in an average, 19-20, which means 15 hours saddle time for 300 kilometers, which gives you 9 hours for rest, eat and sleep. So if you go every 50 kilometers and have a little rest of like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, this would mean 2.5 hours. Count 1.5 hour on the checkpoint, so you have 5 hours maybe in a hotel, Airbnb or somewhere on the roadside to rest and sleep. So this would be my tactic for London-Edinburgh-London. When you know the route and you have it, choose and look where on this 50 kilometers I would do a rest. I will check what is the infrastructure. Is there something, maybe a supermarket, 7-Eleven, gas station, where I can actually get supplies? Tells me I carry less as I supply more often. Everything is weight, 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 and the weight matters, not on the flats. The weight matters when you start climbing, and the climbs are murdering along London-Edinburgh-London, but as murdering, as beautiful as they are. Absolute stunning. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative for you. If you plan to go to London-Edinburgh-London, good luck to get a space in the field. The bailout will start in January 2025, and enjoy the ride. It's beautiful. I'm looking forward and hope I will be lucky enough to return to London-Edinburgh-London in 2025. And I put this on my bucket list to finish what I last time not could finish doing health reasons. I'm full back and I'm looking forward to conquer this epic ride. Thank you very much. Please like, subscribe. If you have any questions about London-Edinburgh-London, about this video, about my setup, put them in the comments, and hope to see you in London. Thank you, ride safe.